Here, these are the flowers. Now this is on top. We're gonna do it, and I'm gonna show you how it's gonna be. All right. Now we start from the first seeds, flower seeds. We just do regular stitch, and then next one we go again. Forgive me, I think, well, that's fine. Then we go to the second. We do little seeds. Now, you go to the next neighbor. You can do from here to the first together, or if it's easy for you, you can hold this and you go to the next. But it might make it more easier for you to go from the second neighbor, the first one, the first petal, and then you go to the first, how should I say, from the second steps of the flowers group. From the second group, you take the first one and you go to the third first group petal, and you hold them together and you twist it, and this is what it's going to show you. Now the second one, we're going to go simple, then we're going to go to the next neighbors, to the first group, from second group to first group, or neighbor you can call to make it understand you easy, and grab them together. The middle one always will be all alone by itself. There you go. You go to the second group, to the first group, to the third one, and you do the stitches. And again, over here to you, just make sure that you will do it even seeds. You don't want them to be too big, you don't want them to be too small. And you're gonna work together like this. I think this one, because it's just a simple seeds, they are not gonna take too much time. So I'm gonna work and I'm gonna show you, maybe until at the end. You go into the middle one, you just do regular stitch, which they all regular, but this one is just grabbing from one to the other and joining them together, just like you made blind over here to join them. So this is the flowers, you're going to join them. There you go. You go to the next, you go to the first, third one, you join them. The middle one, like you see here, this is the middle seeds, this is middle petals. You go, you do it alone, then you go to the next group, to the first group, to the third seed, third petal, and you join them. Then you go again to the second one, then you go to the other one. There we go. This is how you have to do it. Let me see the thread, it's getting closer to tangle it. I will just let it go down to untangle and pull it down a little bit so it won't become nuts and mess up your needle point. So this is how you're going to do it. I'm going to do a few more. You go into the middle one, then you go to the third. From the second group, you join them. Now you go in the middle one. Middle one, it's always will be alone by itself. So do not confuse. Do you see the here again? Let me show you. This is different group. Every tree, it's one group. Every tree petal, it's one group. Every tree petal, it's one group. So the last third petal, and from the new group petal, flower petal, you take the new one, you go to the first one. This is the middle one, we do it alone. We go to this second group, we take it from the first group, the last petal, put together. I know I'm repeating so many times, so this way you will know what I'm doing and you won't get confused. It's very simple, easy, but the design, it will become so beautiful later on. Do you see my thread? It started here to twist. You pull it down, you leave the needle, it twists, it untangle it for you. And especially sometimes when it's shorter, it does that. So, and sometimes when it's really long too. So now in the middle one, and then you join them again here. Let's see. There you go. This goes along by itself. And here we join again. So anyway, this is the way you will do until the end. And I'm gonna try to finish it. And I'm gonna show you how to do on top. Anyway, my thread is almost finishing it up too. Maybe I'll finish this for you. There you go. It's really such a beautiful work it is. I hope everybody will try it. You will really enjoy it. You won't even believe yourself that you did it. This calls Armenian lace, Armenian Needlelace. I should not talk too much and concentrate on my work, so we have to join them together. I almost forgot. There you go. So, and I would love to see your needlework if you do it. You can show it. There. You can write for me anything you want that I can answer you easy way. There you go. Okay. I think I did plenty for you. This one, it should be very easy, but this is the main thing, that the design, it will show very, very pretty. Anyway, my thread is almost finished. I have to get the new stitch, new thread, so I can show you the next step for you. All right, we're almost done this thread. Here we go. All right. This is the last. Now over here, when I always say like don't leave the thread in the middle of nowhere, wherever there is a bulk now, see over here now while I'm joining them together, it's already too much crowded it is. And in the middle one, it's because it's alone by itself, I can finish it here. When I finish it with the bulk, it will be even bulkier when I put new thread. So try to make it this time, because we have no other choice. There's no place to make it blind or to pull it in a corner. This one, it has to go in the middle now. If we do it here, and when we start a new stitch, let's say if I do this, and if I started new stitches, just 1 minute, it's almost there. See, if I make new stitches here, it's already, there is one pedal, 2 pedal, and the stitches itself, it makes it already bulky. So what do? I go here in the middle one, because it's lonely, my thread is gone now. So I will just start it from here, so it won't look heavy or thick pedal. I don't want anything to stand out. I want them to blend and be softer. Do you see over here, like the seeds are a little ply, and over here you see how smooth it is? And this is the way it's gonna show. Now I'm gonna do this side, and then I'm gonna show you on top how do you do it. All right, now I'm almost at the end of it. So we're doing the middle one. We're getting from the neighbor, second group to the first group, and twisting. This is the middle one. We're almost at the end of the last one. So now we have to hold this one with this. There you go. Now we finished the top one. Now to do, let me see over here, the flower that I want to show you. Now you see over here that this is the top one that we did. Now we have to go make a bigger seeds. so we have to work later on again the same way. I'm going to show you again over here. So this is while it's the small one. So we fold. Now it's getting bigger and bigger. We have to fold it just to make it easier on your hands. And this time we have to make a little bit bigger. So now we do one big seeds. We can call this big wave. You have to leave one, you have to go to the next. But sometimes there will be a place that you don't have to. We have to try to adjust the design, because like I said, if we just jump from everyone, because they are not exactly the same, because we're joining them together, those flower petals, right? So some places it's a little bigger than smaller, but more or less they look the same. So I'm going to show you now. This is the first one. Now we have to leave one. We have to jump to the second. We have to try again to make more or less the same design. Now, if I leave this one here and if I jump here, look what's going to happen. It's going to be such a big petal and you're not going to be like it. So what we have to do is, we'll take this out again. And when we did second seeds, we make it and we pull it towards to the left to make it to the same. So now we don't jump the other one, we don't go here, we go to the next. We have to make sure that our eye measurement is the same. See, now we want bigger petal, not the same as this, but we want even. So now that I did third one, I can jump to the other one. And sometimes if I see still it will be too big, when I go here, I have to pull it to this side. If I don't want to get too tight, then I have to go here, but let's pretend. Okay, let's pretend that we are here. If I do this, a few minutes ago, like I was showing you, if I go here, and it's going to be very, very big one. So you don't want that. So what we have to do is, which I showed you, I'm going to go next to it, and I will pull my thread going this way to make it even with those ones. Okay, let's pretend if I don't jump to the next, look what will happen. It's going to make it small seeds, and I'm not going to be able to do 3 petals. So it doesn't work that way. So I will take it out, and I'm going to leave one and jump to the next. Just to make it even with this, I'll pull it a little bit. This one goes in the middle, I guess, so it looks like it's balanced. Now I have to do the second one. Now I don't want to jump here. I'm going to go to the next, and I'm going to pull my thread towards to this. When you work, you will know if you need to jump or you don't need to jump. You have to see your eye measurement to make it even. See, now I cannot do this close by, like that's why I was showing you. It will be such a small seed if I do next to it. So I have to jump. There is certain places you don't have to, certain places you have to. And when you do it, and when you do the top part, it really still, it's going to balance. You're not going to know the difference if there is anything. No one is going to know what you did. Even mine is the same way it is when I show you, and it looks very beautiful. So this is how you go, you do it. I'm going to show you to the end. There you go. Now I'm going to jump here. But if I jump here, it's going to make a little bigger, but I'm not going to pull my thread this way. So when I do it, I'm going to make a little smaller, pull it a little bit, and push it the other way. So what it does, it gives you space from one to the other. Okay? Because now if I pulled it here, then it will be too close, and then it's going to go, if I go here, it's going to be bigger seeds. So I push my thread this way, so I have space here. Between here to here, I have enough space for another big seeds. There you go. See what I'm saying? There.